Oh shoot, I have to update action Taimanin. Oh, that's funny. Why is it your villain arc? No! Who did this to you? If you stop now, you can change! No! Oh yeah, I spoiled myself in the My Hero Academia manga, by the way, guys. I know what happens, and it's been stated that officially My Hero Academia is going to be ending mid-August this year. Like it was mentioned in the latest chapter of the My Hero Academia manga. Chapter like 427, at least that's the latest chapter that I could find online, and I read it, and it's the conclusion of that epic battle that has occurred, and I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But yeah, it's basically they're just wrapping everything up, and I think it's really cool. Let's see, did it update? Oh, that's a hefty amount of gigabytes.
Should I get it up that high? I'm using one of my ancient dragon smithing stones. Shouldn't I save that for something just in case?
Oh, we've only seen clips voiceovers of MHA. That's totally fine.
Look at my holy. It works with holy, right?
All right. Let's see if my live scene works. Hey. Whoop. I need to change it. You want to watch it for Invisible Girl? Yeah, when Invisible Girl like was shown like what she actually looks like, I was like, dude, she's super cute. Skip. Oh shoot, that's right. Action Taimanin is extremely loud. Dropping it down to -26. Oh, shoot. That's right. It's so weird because I can't just like, I know it's cross-platform, but like, whoa. What is my Facebook password? Who knows? It worked. I'm in. I'm in, guys. I'm in. Oh, that's fair. Alright, I'll see you later, Glass. Hi, Rit. I am back. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wow. UFS Lifeguard Package. Emily Simmons, what the fudge did you do? I am back. I am back from Anime Expo. Yeah, you just missed it. Glass is here, but he doesn't want his parents to know that they're watching something like this. I see how it is. I see how it is. Alright, so I want to play some action Taimanin. Because I already... Wait, hold on. There's an event? No, that's not it. You're a known degen. Gotta have that FNAF level laptop closing. I'm an unknown degen. I don't know. Oh shoot, I only have 2 days left of my monthly pass. I'll have to renew it later. Gotta practice like a FNAF lifeguard. Close it really hard, open it really quick, destroy the hinges on your laptop. Is that what you're saying? Limited gotcha. Oh, this is new. Who are you again? Who is you? Because I like this one. This is hot. That's hot. That's also hot. I see this. That's hot. Oh, that chick. Rotation gotcha. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, you watched some Taimanin recently? Nice. Let's see. Oh, I have my free gotcha. Yeah, why not? Close. Okay. They told me to stop when you brought up the Lolicon, Okay. I don't know why. Teach their own, right? Okay, let's see. Did this one... True! Demon Island. Tale of Hell Knights. She is hot. Okay, anyway. Okay, guys. We're gonna do this event, because why not? Oh, shoot. Taimanin on deck. Whoa. It's not your fault it was in the series? I mean, that's fair. Do it? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll read with my blown out voice. White sand beach, blue sky and clear waters, and lively voices of tourists. As Frances took a step into a famous resort in UFS, she was excited by the fever. So, this is the beach of the human world. Frances stretched and yelled, taking a whiff of the beach. It was a little salty, but that got her rather excited since it made her feel like she was at the beach. The weather's perfect, lots of stores to go to. Let's see, which one should I start with? She was wearing an excessively revealing outfit, but she didn't seem to want to go swimming. Her eyes were fixed on the house by the sea, the stores that lined the beach, especially the taverns, or bars. Liquor from the UFS. I feel like trying new things since I've been drinking Japanese ones lately. Frances loves to drink, so much so that she had to come to the human world as she was kicked out of her hometown for drinking all the alcohol back there. And because you need to pay money to drink in the human world, she even became the head of the mafia just to earn money to drink. Thanks to her beauty and skills, she gained plenty of support from other mafia groups and her organization grew to a considerable size. Of course, now that her organization is so big, she doesn't have to worry about paying for alcohol. If it's the UFS, then whiskey? Which one should I try first? Beer seems to be the best if it's from Japan. Talking to herself, she suddenly recalled why she came here. Who needs Amelia? REM superiority? Yeah. A few days ago. A vacation? Yes, you haven't been getting proper rest lately, have you? Things have settled down and I think it's a good time for you to go on a vacation. No, you see, you don't have to treat me like I'm a human. I'm confident in my stamina. But in fact, Frances hasn't been getting much of a break lately because she's been dealing with her organization expanding and the conflicts that came with it. Moreover, she felt guilty to be the only one resting while her subordinates were hard at work. And because she was proud of being an Oni who is much more resilient than a human, she had been dealing with the conflicts nonstop for the past few months. We know, but if the boss doesn't take a break, how can we? I see some workaholics among the recruits. What? All they think about is work because all they've been working their whole lives. At this rate, they will all be sick physically and mentally. So, if we show them that even the boss goes on vacation and takes a break from all the work, they'll also follow suit. After some conversations like that, Frances went on a vacation to a resort prepared by her subordinates. Humans have it rough. Can't believe they get worn out after just a few months of work. As the two horns on her forehead show, she is an Oni. Her stamina is incomparable to that of any human, and so is her strength, which is the exact reason her subordinates raised money for her to go on a vacation. And the thing about some recruits becoming workaholics was a lie. Well, it's been a while since I went on vacation. I think I can lay back and enjoy some drinks. Alright, first, let's drink all the liquor on this street. It was just as Frances, burning with confidence, was about to enter the bar in front of her. You've missed me? Aw, thanks, Fred, I missed you too. Wait, lady. You alone? Huh? Did I lower my guard too much? I've been surrounded without even realizing it. By the time Frances noticed, she was surrounded by some men. She wasn't focusing as she was recalling how she had got here. What do you want? However, instead of being cautious, Frances greeted them with a cheerful laugh that seemed to accept the situation. But she gave off a feeling that she was on alert and hostile, ready to fight, so to speak. She looked as if she was saying, "You want a piece of me?" Probably because she is a mafia who has been fighting up until recently. What? What is this? What's with the mad hostility? What's the matter, lady? Huh? Nothing. I didn't do anything. It's just that it's scary as a lady when you're surrounded all of a sudden. Nah, my bad. The men made an opening at one part of the circle, although it looked as if they would attack if she tried to run. Huh, what a bunch of amateurs. The men were full of openings that didn't seem like they had learned any sort of martial arts or combat skills. They all looked clumsy, and there was no sense of killing intent. It also felt like they were opening up a path to show that they were not going to harm her, although they wanted to hit on her. But they didn't want to get involved in anything troublesome. Seeing that you were looking at the sea or the stores, we didn't think you had a special place to go, so we thought maybe we could introduce some places. I'm not interested in hooking up with guys. It's not that I don't have men around me, said Francis, smiling casually, and yet somehow seductively. At the smile that any ordinary man, even the Japanese mafia, would be disarmed by, the ladies' men were completely captivated by it. You don't say, but we know some quiet places to eat or stores with the rarest liquor. However, the men didn't back off for just a smile. They will just keep pushing her unless they hear an absolute refusal. They first told her a list of things that tourists would be interested in, and Francis took the bait easily. Rare liquor? For real? Sure it is. This one here is the son of a pub that not only has UFS drinks, but also Japanese ones. Right, lad? It does. Why don't you come to my pub? I can give you a reasonable price. But I get quite picky when it comes to drinks. Making people like this speechless is the fun part of this job. Drinks. These casual words from the men perfectly drew Francis's attention. Francis fell for it so easily that even the men were surprised. Francis, who was that much in love with drinking, let them guide her into the bar with her guard down because they seemed like such amateurs. Nah. Well, I bet they did because of the assets she had, you know? Like the 2 cannons hanging from her chest. Thanks for coming all the way here. I'm your guide, Lydia Beretta. Then, Lydia saluted 2 people who just arrived at the resort. The 2 people in front of Lydia were... So, this is a resort of the UFS? I don't like this lively atmosphere. Please enjoy, Miss Ingrid. It was Ingrid who was looking around pretending to ignore Lydia's greetings, and Lena who was excessively conscious of Ingrid. The 2 got out of the car that took them here from the airport and looked at Lydia a few moments later. Hell Knight Ingrid. I'm Lena. You must be our guide. So, you're a Taimanin of the UFS? A student Taimanin, to be exact. Lydia Beretta, a half-blood whose father is European and whose mother is Gosha's Taimanin, a magnet artist who freely uses magnetic fields. Ingrid calmly spoke the information she gathered in advance. UFS and Nomad. Since they are fundamentally hostile to each other, Ingrid is trying to get the upper hand in this by bragging about Nomad's information gathering skills. In fact, Lydia was a little terrified that the woman who completely ignored her greetings casually recited personal information. Wow, you really are the Hell Knight of Nomad. Never mind, I do not intend to be hostile this time. As Ingrid said, Ingrid and Lena didn't come here to go against the UFS. Of course, it wasn't for a vacation either. Investigating a series of disappearances, the fact that UFS hasn't captured the suspect alone is surprising, but it's quite odd that they asked for help from Nomad. Because Nomad invested a hefty amount of money in this resort. No matter what happens here, Nomad can't overlook it, that's all. Contrary to what she said, Ingrid seemed to understand well about UFS's current situation. As Ingrid looked at Lydia, she just made a fake smile. As she said, I was going to request this to Gosha's task force, with which I made a relationship through the incident last time, but I didn't know they would attempt to assassinate a UFS congressman. I don't think the task force is involved in this, but it would only put me in a difficult position if I argue. Lydia trusts the task force is innocent and wants to catch the real criminal. And part of the reason why she asked for help from Nomad is that the relationship between UFS and the task force has become complicated. Although UFS looks incompetent at this rate. Phew! I received the data of the incident. Did you also check it, Nina? Yes, ma'am. So, what does the UFS think about this incident? I want to hear from a field agent. Yes, so, first of all, the details of the incident go like this. 1 or 2 of the tourists haven't returned to the hotel. People who came with their family or other half suddenly lost contact. Over 30 people during the last couple of months. A person has gone missing every other day if you do the math. The problem is, this place is developed with Nomad's financial aid. What does that mean? In other words, people suspect a Nomad research lab is abducting people for their experiment. Huh? We don't do that, do we? Ingrid shrugged her shoulders in response. No matter what people think, it's true that Nomad's image is not that good among humans. She's right, I wanted to avoid seeking help from Nomad, which is the center of the rumor, as much as I could, but the higher-ups owed Nomad, and UFS is currently not seeing the task force as friendlies. Lydia slumps her shoulders, thinking that the timing was too bad. I should probably start asking people around, but can I ask you one last thing? Sure. Why do we have to wear swimsuits? True. Ingrid looked down at her outfit and spoke in a trembling voice. Perhaps she was trying not to be conscious about it. Her voice was a little cute. It looks good in you, Miss Ingrid. You don't care about it? It's an assignment. I have no other choice if I am assigned to this. You really are serious when it comes to missions. At Lena's innocent reply, Ingrid even thought that maybe she should teach Lena to have doubts, even if it was a mission. It's that... Here's the story. On the last mission, upon hearing their conversation, Lydia started to explain with a bitter facial expression. The story goes back to when she was on patrol duty on a resort island called the Demon Island, looking out for illegal food trucks or restaurants. She needed the task force's help because too many shopkeepers confronted her. However, later on, we received complaints that the tourists felt uneasy seeing guards dressed in black and carrying weapons around the resort. Those are probably evil shopkeepers who got caught harassing you. I know, but the higher-ups took their complaints seriously. So, they ordered us to at least wear swimsuits. Hi, Tsubaki. Thank you, I am back. How are you doing, Tsubaki? Lydia's voice was trembling at the end, probably because she was furious and embarrassed. Not only her face, but her ears also turned red since she remembered that she was also wearing a swimsuit. Well, clearly, it's reasonable to wear an outfit that can blend in with others when you are on patrol or ask around people. Ingrid comforted her. But Miss Ingrid, you pulled that off so perfectly. Your style matches this beachside atmosphere. Is that so? Lena was trying to comfort her, but as a knight, Ingrid was feeling weird. After roughly exchanging information, Ingrid sighed at Lena's words. Ah, right. Come to think of it, I got the contact information of an informant from the task. I mean, from a source. A source? I don't think it's a good idea to bring the task force's name since Nomad is against them. Lydia controlled a communication device. Then, a drone came out of nowhere. Judging from how fast it came, it was clear that it was prepared in advance. Yes, I've heard so much about you. I'm Furfur, who makes a living by selling information in Amahara. Amahara's informant. Yes, how have you been, Miss Ingrid? Amahara's Furfur. Upon hearing Furfur's self-introduction, Ingrid frowned, having her arms folded. She thinks she has heard of the name, but isn't sure where she heard the name. What's the matter, Miss Ingrid? Oh, I'm afraid you are not in a good relationship, perhaps? No, I don't have any relationship with Miss Ingrid. Is she the informant who serves information to Nervad, in which I am not involved? But she couldn't figure out the answer, so she decided to think about it later. Only, she was still frowning, probably because the thought kept irritating her. Lena, who had no clue what to do, and Lydia, who introduced Furfur, looked troubled as the most powerful one here, looked dissatisfied. So, what happened there was a series of disappearances, am I right? Yes, I sent the information we gathered. Did you find anything from it? No, these are only fragments of information and I can't figure out anything. Not even a little bit. Which is why I need to accompany you. I can't know the details just from information received from others. I even prepared a drone for this. Furfur was smiling kindly over the communication device, and Ingrid was still frowning looking at Furfur. Anyway, Lydia held her head in frustration, thinking all four of them would be on the mission. I hope Furfur doesn't have trouble with Nomad. Playing with your nephews and a little sweaty. I like sweaty gaming, Tsubaki? But in fact, Nomad wants Furfur to be dead. However, since Ingrid was on a different team, she didn't have such information, which is why she was miraculously calm. Let's focus on the patrol first. I think we better have something to eat on our hands not to look suspicious, don't we? Then Lena ran to the nearest store. If she had ears and the tail of a puppy, she might have wagged them to the point where they might fall off. Lena was enjoying the vacation that much, except it wasn't a vacation. My, she's so excited. Lydia laughed forcefully, being unable to defend Lena. But I see much less tourists than I have heard. Is it because of the incident? It is, although the number is fairly small compared to the total tourists, so the possibility may be low, but the fact that there is a possibility makes them... People care about their safety. Besides, the rumors became ghost stories like they are abducted by Nomad, they do human subject research, or the missing people are eaten by demons. If they were true, this would have been a bigger problem. Hence, they are rumors. Lots of people love unrealistic stories like those. As Furfur chuckled over the communication device, Ingrid snorted as if she felt uncomfortable making Nomad look like a joke. But because of that attitude, none of the people hit on her. which put her effort into wearing a swimsuit in vain, resulting in her feeling more dissatisfied. But I'm back, Miss Ingrid, and these guys will give us a tour. When Lena came back, she wasn't alone. Wow, Lena-chan is pretty, but these two are amazing. One has tan skin and the other looks so cool. Oh, I love it when a woman looks so bossy. I guess we won the lottery. Oh, so no one wants to care about me? Either because she was ignored because she was over the live footage of a drone, or because she couldn't even imagine Lena would bring guys. Furfur was observing the situation with a bitter smile, although she was enjoying it in her mind. Lena. Yes, Miss Ingrid? These guys are obviously trying to get a score. What? But they know so much about rumors here. That's just because all the people here know the rumors. The information they know must be simple and shallow things that you can easily know if you spend a little time to ask around. Bang. Did she just say bang? I've never seen someone actually say bang. It's a bad habit to just take the bait in front of you without doing a thorough investigation, Lena. Understood, ma'am. Hey, don't underestimate us. You know what? We know a good place that has nice drinks. How does that sound? We are not interested. You can go now. Huh? Lena, who was frustrated upon realizing they were just flirting, tried to shake them off fast because a part of this was her fault. Or rather, she understood that they were less useful than pebbles on the street and tried to make them go away as if she was shooing a wild dog. Even the ladies' men were furious at it, which made their facial expressions violent. I don't understand what you were talking about, but don't get overboard. Pretty face is all you got, old woman. Huh? With that attitude, no one's going to approach you even if you are pretty and have some style. It was our courtesy to talk to you, but you give that attitude in return? How old do you think you are? You should be thankful that young men talk to you. I think I should kill them. Wait. We should keep a low profile, remember? Calm down. Oh, that didn't stop her. Oh, the youngest? Like your youngest nephew was just running around, you had to... Oh. At least don't kill them, or I have to write a report again. Alright, I'll use only 90% of my power. Oh, you do know how to adjust your power. Lena, we are on a mission. Failing a mission is unacceptable. But those imbeciles disrespected you, Miss Ingrid. But it was Lena-chan who brought them, wasn't it? Ugh, so I have to clean up this mess. Lena, go easy on them. Understood. What are you guys whispering about? You are not gonna get away with this. It's lucky for you guys Miss Ingrid is kind to you. 90% of my power. They'll kill you before you can go to a hospital. I'll use only 70% of my power. Oh! Oh! Oh, so AI... Oh, cool, so AI covers that. Oh, I see. Oh shoot, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that, like, the artificial intelligence would take care of my, what is it? My Taimanins. I'm curious too, Red. I've never experienced this type of gameplay. There we go. Nina reversed her Sakura Blossom and knocked the men down with the moon of the blade. Her attacks were kind as if her anger had settled down while fighting, although the attacks are still quite painful enough to knock the men down with one hit. I didn't know you would be so strong like this. Shut up, enough talking. Nina hit the last person especially hard and put her sword back in the sheath. Hee hee! The ladies' men's reinforcements scattered like spiderlings, and before long, the place where Ingrid and others were became silent again. Although they drew the attention of other tourists as they commenced the battle in the middle of the day, in the middle of the street. I guess we'll have more problems here. Still, I'll keep in mind that knocking them out this efficiently is extraordinary, to be honest. Oh my, quite positive. Lydia checks the ladies' men that she had effortlessly and effectively knocked out. They just got scratched, no fractures or cuts. She was quite gentle with them, or perhaps you could say efficient. You're Ingrid's apprentice? Subordinate? Alright, you're good. She's the one who caused the problem, so she handled it herself. If she didn't do this much, she would have been removed from this mission. Lena remains tight-lipped as she is the one who brought them. Ingrid was deliberate in what she said because she knew about it. Ha! Ingrid lifts one of the men and wakes him up. My bad. Realizing that they completely lost even after gathering so many men, he helps his still unconscious leader up and drags him along, fleeing the scene as fast as he can. Now then, shall we start collecting data now? A bit disappointing though. Yes, it seems only tourists are going missing. They could have been abducting people while trying to hook up. What happened right there was just a hookup. Sorry. If that was his strategy, he would have been a more formidable foe than this. After all, their targets were tourists, whom they would not know the skills of. Even if they were taken to a hideout, if they resist, wouldn't it be dangerous for them if don't have the strength to suppress them? Then the reason you were taken aback for bringing them was because I was taken aback because you brought them. Lena drops her shoulders at Ingrid's words. Oh my? Ignoring Lena's sulking, it wasn't an impossible theory that the suspect was abducting his victims to hook up with. As we were discussing this issue, First drone went in a different direction to Ingrid and the others. What's the matter? The ones that ran off, they're coming back. Oh, they still want to fight? No, they look panicky. They look like they're being chased. Lotus Soft is one of the best Eroge studios. Oh, really? How so? Explain. I'm interested. Oh, the music's so good. Really? That's interesting. Being chased? As Lydia squinted, she could see the ladies' men who ran away just before, and tourists were running towards them looking behind. This spreads throughout the beach, and soon after, Ingrid and the others begin to hear screams everywhere. I mean, I've listened to some of it when I play the game. A prison battleship opening? No. It seems like this is a serious. Ingrid says and unsheaths her favorite sword. Lena does the same and gets ready. Wait, what's happened now? Monster. The screaming monster. Maybe something showed up. As Friffer debriefs from her drone, the ladies' men from earlier came running towards Ingrid's group out of breath. Run! Monster! Monster? At a clean beach like this? Or not the beach, on land! No matter how strong you guys are, that thing's way too powerful. Run! The men scream and run, leaving the others behind. That's the one thing I can't stand. This is not the time to say that kind of stuff. Speechless at Friffer's unserious attitude, Lydia prepares to fight. From far away, she could see a few tourists panicking on the floor. First of all, guarding the beach is part of my job. Right now, I have to go help. Ah, yes, you should do that. Leave that thing to us. That thing? The thing already came into view of Ingrid and Lena. The thing they called a monster. Dozens of beasts were attacking people who didn't manage to escape. Disappearing tourists and the sudden appearance of beasts? It's highly unlikely these are unrelated to incidents. Yeah. Then we should take the beast down first and then investigate. Yes, Lydia, protect the tourists that didn't manage to escape first. Yes, but can you two handle it? We'll be fine. This is my job anyway.
Never.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you can switch. Oh, cool. You can switch characters. You can switch characters with the triggers. I want to be back as Lapis. I'm sorry. I love playing Lapis. Is this all new? I don't think so. I feel like this feature existed because I feel like you could do this in the battle arena. But then again, I don't know. I've been playing Action Taimanin for like a little over like 3 months now, like genuinely speaking. This is the last one. Once Selena had taken care of the last beast, the beach found its peace again. There are only a few injured. They were all just from falling over, thank goodness. Thank goodness you don't have to write a letter of apology. Yes, the beast suddenly appeared and attacked, injuring tourists with a letter of apology. What are you talking about? Why were beasts at the beach? I have no clue. Maybe the tourists who disappeared were eaten by the beasts. That won't be the case. If it was, there would be remains. It wouldn't have just been concluded as missing. Ingrid then investigates the beasts' corpses. She was looking for any traces, for anything. Those beasts don't live in the wild and are probably man-made, right? Yes. Then does that mean someone deliberately set them loose here? Perhaps. They escaped a facility that's nearby. Then Furfur's drone flew up, to follow the tracks of the beasts. They were likely being bred until recently. Not getting any new information, Ingrid stood up. His stomach is empty. The report said there were no traces of blood at the scene where the tourist disappeared. That proves that the beasts did not eat any humans. At least it means the beasts are not the cause of the disappearances. There's someone else. But why? Reveal themselves now. I don't know. Maybe there is no need for them to be in hiding now, or something unexpected occurred. There's a suspicious cave entrance here. Follow me. During their discussion, Furfur's drone returned. As they followed the drone, they were introduced to a terrain with protruding rocks, too dangerous to walk around in beach sandals. There's nothing here. It was hidden with an optical camouflage. As Furfur's drone emitted a special light, the hidden cave entrance was revealed. It was wide enough to fit a few people through. How was this hidden? When was this made? We never got information about this. That's because they were doing it in secret. So, of course, there was no report of this. Who and what the hell do they do? This is under UFS and Nomad jurisdiction. Are they trying to make them fight each other? Lydia stormed to the cave entrance. While she did, she remained wary of her surroundings. A holographic camouflage, a well-prepared facility, I might say. Ingrid follows, and as she does, the walls of the cave disappear, and what is revealed next is a mechanic pathway. A somewhat common sight in Nomad's labs, but on the flip side, one could say it's a research facility on par with Nomad in terms of scale. Ingrid smirks at the fact that a facility of this size has remained hidden. Now, what were they making here? Normal beasts? Or something else? Did they release the beasts to test their results? Or did they break free after an accident during an experiment? Whatever the case, you'd best be on your guard. I know. Whatever pops out, I'll protect you, Lady Ingrid. I see, Lena. Ingrid acknowledges Lena's skill. So she walks into the research lab. Now, that was a quick section. I like that. Again. As Ingrid and the others ventured deeper into the facility, they came into an area where there were piles of beast corpses all over the floor. Not only were there the same type of beasts they had fought outside, but there were also ones with tentacles or warts growing on their body. Ingrid breasts, yeah. It was easy to see that many different types of animals were being tested in this facility. Looking around, there were flickering red lights and empty incubator tanks that had shattered. What were they doing here? I wonder. I wasn't contacted, so I doubt it's Nomad. However, Ingrid is here as part of her duties for Nomad. Therefore, keeping information about the facility hidden from her would be a disadvantage to the entire Nomad organization, because everyone would expect Ingrid to destroy a facility like this upon discovering it. Are you saying this could be a non-Nomad facility? As far as I know, I don't know this place, and I've never heard of it. Me neither. Looks like there is a secret organization operating a facility of this size apart from Nomad. Recording the damaged equipment with her drone, Furfur comments on the high level of technology, but then someone's coming. Ingrid shouts, looking at the doors that are still closed, when nothing has happened yet. Seconds later, the doors open as she predicted, and someone entered the room. Something, to be precise. A cyborg soldier? How did you know even before it came in? We can sense it through vibrations, as long as they are walking. No, not usually. I had no idea. Shocked at Ingrid's sensitivity to such things, Lena fixes her grip on her sword. The cyborg soldiers saw Ingrid and the others as intruders and were going to attack them, but... But for some reason, they only reach for their weapons with awkward movements. Their movements are very stiff. It's as if they were hesitant because they did not know how to move. Alright, first move with... Wait! Lena was about to show who's boss, but Lydia stopped her. She took out her mobile device and began searching. We're not going to kill them. No, they're moving abnormally. They want to attack, but they can't. Ingrid realized the cyborg soldier's actions and intentions didn't match. As a robot, this is not possible. I'm surprised you noticed, Furfur said through a hologram. You're quite perceptive. What are you talking about? Lydia will explain. Ingrid sighed at Furfur's words. Lena, unaware of what was going on, looked back and forth at Ingrid and the cyborg soldier. This is horrible. I don't even want to explain these things to her. Me neither. So, you're going to have to do it instead. Lydia drops her shoulders in disappointment and gives her mobile device to Ingrid. The cyborg soldiers were not on alert. They seemed to think that it wasn't alarming enough for them to react. Isn't this the list of the missing people? There's no point in looking at this list. They aren't even here. Look closely. The first person has a burn mark on their right arm. The second one has a mole around their eye, right? Lena listened carefully. Remembering the details, she turned her attention to the cyborg soldiers still gathering outside the room. Her eyes widened as she found each of the characteristics among the soldiers. Not just 2 or 3, but more. At least 10 of them had the same features mentioned in the list of missing people. Then, this is a facility that made those missing people into those cyborgs, Ingrid said in a cold voice and pointed her sword at them. There was no pity. It was merely a small act of kindness to silence them as quickly as possible to end their pain, even if just for a second. Lydia, what do you want to do? To be honest, I doubt we can do anything to turn them back. I know, but I don't think it's the right thing to just kill them. Fine, then incapacitate them. Well, that do? Yes, can that be done? Of course, Lena, our objective is to incapacitate. Do not kill them. Yes. Lady Ingrid doesn't like this. I feel bad for the culprit. Lena then pulls out her favorite sword. Okay. Ayo! Oh shoot! Oh, I was on cooldown. Oh. Oh, you know Lapis did. She got cushions. There we go. Now they won't be able to move at all. At her feet there were dozens of cyber soldiers lying on the floor with their limbs bound. All of them had their joints properly restrained in a way that even the tremendous strength of a cyborg couldn't overcome. At this point, escaping from their restraints would be impossible for anyone who isn't a skilled Taimanin. I had fun. I did see some really nice looking cosplayers. Let's see. All entrances are locked. Hacking isn't my expertise. After the battle, they found a blueprint of the facility while searching the room. They were reading it and trying to unlock all the doors. You're good at fighting, but you suck at handling machinery, I see. Leave professional stuff like this to the professionals. Isn't the ability to handle any situation the minimum requirement for a type agent? Let's stop messing about. Could you remove the bottom cover of the support drone? There's a USB dongle there. Plug it in. You gonna help? Yes, I thought it might come in handy to have the UFS or Nomad owe me. To Furfur, who is actually being threatened by Nomad, to make Ingrid owe her is worth more than her commission fee. Lydia accepts the offer and inserts the USB into the device. I see. This is a no-brainer. Furfur quietly mumbles, and 10 seconds later, I got them to open. You'll be able to access all the rooms now. One more thing, the main computer here has been hacked. I have a feeling the security of this place sucks. Really? Yes, it seems that this place was disguised as a beach house to attract customers and then use them as test subjects. I knew it. That's risky, doing that at a tourist resort. They were doing this in a safer way before. Furfur stopped talking. The video from the hologram was looking at Ingrid. It doesn't matter, since Lydia needs to know about this and she also has to work with you in the future. So, warrior-like of you. Not that I think not hiding anything always leads to being trusted. What are you talking about? These so-called abductions were paid by Nomad to be used as test subjects. Since that became difficult, they seem to have resulted in abducting people themselves. As Furfur explained further, Lydia exploded and flayed her fists at Ingrid. But Lena reacted faster than that and parried them all, without her sword. This is because of Nomad? Yes, this is the tragic result of Nomad backing out of the atrocious acts of human trafficking. Then, are you saying that Nomad should have continued trafficking humans? Not exactly. I understand your rage. Once this mission is over, you have my permission to hit me all you want. Lady Ingrid! But right now, rescuing the victims comes first. If this is where the disappearances all started, there are bound to be people who are still in one piece. What? They failed. Them abducting too many people in such a short span of time proves they are relatively inexperienced at this. Yes, doing this type of stuff will spark attention no matter what. It's not something to be doing in the long run, but preparing such a large facility to do this is so sloppy. Meaning that these culprits don't have the tech and experience. They're noobs out of all the noobs. Oh, is that why the security was bypassed so easily as well? They were basically using equipment that could easily be bought. Furfur muttered as if they were idiots, and then again the sound of clanking, tinkering machinery came from beyond the hologram. You have any other information, like why they released the beasts on the beach, if they had been hidden perfectly? Yes. Looking into it, here we go. This is an Oni abducting this morning. When Furfur said that much, the wall behind Lydia literally blew away after an explosion as if directly hit by a cannon or even a missile. Oh, why? Here she is. There stood a blonde Oni. Oh, Francis, what's up? Francis just came out of nowhere, huh? It's hard to drink water out of this water bottle. I might need to throw this one away. Where is the exit? The blonde Oni, not realizing Ingrid and the others, yelled and held her fist against the wall on the other side of the room. Francis? Huh? She froze on the spot. Lena, what are you doing here? Were you tricked into getting caught too? Tricked? Oh! Lena remembered the lady's men who tried tricking her up at the surface, realizing Francis had been tricked and was taken underground. No, it can't be. I was investigating a series of disappearances. Lena, would not be foolish enough to fall for this obvious trap. She would have fallen for it without us. Interesting one she is. More importantly, do you know her? Oh yes, this is Francis, a heavy drinking Oni who comes to the bar in Yomihara every night to drink. I remember her because she's been making trouble every time I'm on patrol. So what's an alcoholic like you doing outside of Yomihara? You've been getting yourself involved in the disappearances. I'm on a vacation. As for why I'm here, yes, it was this morning. I went on a vacation because my subordinates told me to, and was going to drink the entire booze in this town. Yep, that's not normal. Don't drink when you're on a vacation. Go sightseeing or something. Yeah, whatever. For me, drinking is resting. Anyway, I was going to try some alcohol not sold in Yomihara and went around the bars when some guy hit on me. Don't tell me you went after him. I did. Well, to be fair, he told me his family was running a bar and had tons of exotic drinks from the UFS or the Chinese Union. Japanese drinks are bad, but the spicy Chinese Union alcohol and smooth UFS alcohol, everybody would love to try them, no? Still, nobody drinks in the morning. That's bad for your health. You know what they say, a drink a day keeps the cold away. There is an appropriate amount to... Never mind. So I drank in the bar he introduced me to, heavily. When I finally got hold of myself, the other guys were all passed out drunk, like a dozen of them. I drank with all of them. So, by the time I realized, the price was like hundreds of thousands of cash. It was terrifying. Your liver is terrifying. How can it be still functioning? It's quite normal for an Oni. Anyways, here I was on vacation, and within 2 hours my money had run out. So I said to the shopkeeper, I'll wash your dishes or hold your signboard. Just let me pay for you physically. There's no pride whatsoever. Signboard, huh? You have some guts. I had no money and I didn't want to be chased around because I didn't pay, just like in Yomihara, so the shopkeeper gave me a glass of water while I was freaking out. And I opened my eyes, tied up to a strange bed. You missed out the most important part. Lena collapsed on her knees after patiently listening to Francis. After that, Furfur manipulated her drone to get inside the room connected to the broken wall. Wow, all those surgical tools are messed up. You Onis are tough. When I broke loose from the ties, a bunch of cyborgs leapt out. It was just one of those evil base of operations stuff. So I smashed and crushed them again and again. That explains the wreckage. That was no joke. Continuing on with the reminiscence. Oh. Cool. What the? There we go. Whoa. Boink. Oh. You want to watch the Yukikaze anime? I mean, you could, just don't say you watched it. It's only a crime if they catch you. Wait. They kept coming wave after wave. In this case, normally one goes for the head, so I took down the strongest looking one in one blow. Bam! Like that. Francis waved her bat lightly. It was much larger, thicker, and longer than a normal baseball bat. Her strength was remarkable. You knowing you'll get caught? Oh my gosh, Rit. Then after that, the little ones ran away. That was when I was stuck here. I see. So the beast that was rampaging on the ground, making a programmed beast to go berserk with fear. I waited, but no one came, so I got bored and busted out. She pointed towards a giant hole in the wall after saying that. Still a mess. Anyways, where are we? You're curious about that now? Miss, this is under your current vacation spot. I guess you've been drugged by that barkeeper. Huh. Oh, you can call me Francis, don't call me Miss. Right, you can call me Ingrid. This is Lydia, and the drone, Furfur. So, about that barkeeper who abducted you. I'm going to look for him, but I don't know where he is. During the conversation, Furfur manipulated a device to get the map of the facility. According to this map, there is only one entrance, the one we came in from. He couldn't have missed us, and we should have spotted him even with all this mayhem. Does that mean he's still inside? Probably not. There should be a secret entrance that even the map doesn't show. With Ingrid being so confident, Furfur asked back with confusion. How can you be so sure? According to the story earlier, Francis was drinking someplace away from the beach, in a bar not around the vacation spot. Yes? Yeah. We entered through a cave on the beach. Would they really move Francis all the way here? It's difficult and it's far. Most of all, it's in plain sight. If I was the culprit, I wouldn't risk it. Which means that there's a tunnel that leads from the bar to the facility and it's not on the map? Correct. I, for one, think that maybe the facility and all the related bars are all connected. One would estimate a large organization. For that, we can't go through all the rooms in the facility, too. Can't be helped. Can be dangerous, but we should split up and... Excuse me, as Ingrid was about to give instructions, Furfur interfered. You people remember that I have control over the facility, right? Oh. freaking Furfur's like, guys, I have ways. Don't forget. I like how I see deep inhaling and I hear running noises. The man didn't show how it ended up like this. It was the usual tourist abducting, modifying, and selling process. As Nomad changed their management guidelines, human trafficking was banned. So were the human experiments. The man had accumulated wealth from these vile acts, and he needed to do everything to keep this operation running. Which is why he was selling this tech to those who needed it. He thought he didn't do anything bad. He just sold the technology he had. I did what I did as usual, but why now? Oh, that's hot. The cyborg? The armor, oh my gosh. The man wearing a state-of-the-art exoskeleton suit broke through the underground tunnel and through the surface. It was his bar, which was connected to the underground base. As he struck down the thick, heavy metal hinges, lots of men followed him. They were the cyborg soldiers he had created. Why? Why me? Why now? She drank alcohol like water and opened her eyes 4 hours earlier than expected after being drugged. The ties that could even make elephants immobile were torn apart like cheap rubber strings. The blonde Oni girl should have been a good testament, but she destroyed half of her cell. And because of the escaped beasts, 3 others invaded, and the facility was completely taken over. How much damage is this? Dang it! It's all because of that blonde Oni. The shopkeeper kneeled on the floor and sighed deeply with frustration. But thanks to the trio, I could escape without being noticed. Now's the time to hide. He came back to retrieve the hidden stash in the shop. Things like gold bars, jewels, and others that he didn't put into his account that can't be cashed out immediately. These were more important than his life. He couldn't just give up and run away. Those thoughts had put him off guard. Actually, his luck had run out the moment he was tracked by the trio. Ah! With a loud shout, the floor he was kneeling erupted. With it, the 300-kilogram exoskeleton suit he was wearing in his body flew up into the air. What? A sharp scream came out of his mouth. It was in the air, spinning and flying, then crashing down. The exoskeleton managed to absorb the shock to make minimum damage, and the shopkeeper opened his eyes to a giant hole in the floor of the shop. Found ya. Hee. Francis crawled out of the hole. Honestly, the sight of a blonde woman slowly crawling out of a giant hole after destroying it was terrifying for him. Even if the woman looked beautiful like no other, everyone would have screamed like him. Hurrah! Your crimes are toying with a girl's innocence are heavy! Francis charged without waiting for Ingrid's trio. The shopkeeper had no combat experience, and his body went stiff. However, his exoskeleton suit automatically supported him to withstand Francis's heavy blow. He managed to do that, but the 300-kilogram metal suit went flying due to the shockwave. It destroyed the entrance, landing all the way outside. Because he landed on the beach, the soft sand helped him recover without any damage. There's a saying in Japan that a booze-related grudge can be dangerous. You ready for that? Whoa. Losing his words, he shivered in his suit, and then... he started to run away. Don't you turn your back on me. Face the consequences for deceiving me. The grudge against alcohol is pretty scary. It originally had something to do with food. Besides, look at her strength and stamina, and the suit that holds against it. It's probably stronger than the official UFS suit. Not probably, but actually it is. However, it would be 3 times more expensive to make one. It would be less proficient. I want to give one up to the labs. That's a no-go. It would end up being destroyed any time now. I guess Francis gets wild whenever something gets tied up with alcohol. We should neutralize the cyborg soldiers and follow her. If it goes on, she would harm other innocent shops. Yeah, let's get this meddling case over with. Good luck, everyone. Oh yeah, Fur is a drone. See ya! Oh, terrorist assault. Dang. Over in seconds. Please, forgive me. Ha! By the time Ingrid and the others caught up with Francis, the situation was over. Even if he had a strong exoskeleton suit over him, the man controlling it was nothing but a researcher. He quickly ran out of stamina, and after a hard beating, he was literally jammed in a metal coffin, unable to move. The joints and outer armor were dented and destroyed, so it was holding him still. Now, please stop. If we kill him, we won't get any information. I'm not going to. Even if he begs for it, I'm not. So, spare me. I'll do whatever, so please. Yeah, grudges against alcohol is scary. I'm not going to be in your way if something happens related to that. You better not. Jeez, got my vacation for nothing. She kicked the metal coffin one last time and made her distance from it. Looking at her retreat, Lydia called the officials to wrap it all up. So, Francis caused all this damage. She and Ingrid's group had only neutralized the cyborg soldiers and the beast. Francis was the one who destroyed the buildings. Onis are fearsome. Or maybe only Francis when it comes to alcohol. Lydia's impression of the Onis was worsening unfairly, but she decided to focus on her job at hand. Now what? Whoa, look at all the damage. I didn't do anything wrong, see? He was the one who tricked me with the booze. Perhaps the blame is on Francis because she wasn't paying for her food. What are you saying? He's the one who drugged and abducted me and tried to modify me. But still, not paying is also bad, right? Stop hitting me with facts. You don't need to feel so upset about it. Lena worried about Francis as she dropped her shoulders and immediately sulked, my bad. Smiling bitterly at the two, Ingrid approached Lydia. I handed over the cyborg soldiers. Do you think they could recover and go back to their own life? I don't know, but if they're still intact... She stopped there, and a heavy, uneasy atmosphere gloomed over Ingrid and Lydia. Ingrid also stopped talking, thought through it, and tried to talk. I promise Nomad will support you with medical and cyborg tech. Is it okay for you to say that? You know this problem is deep with the UFS and Nomad. It is exactly because of that reason. I don't want to cover up the situation. I want to help them go back to who they were. Why so? Are you up to something? You guessed it. Ingrid was startled at Lydia's guess, but she recovered soon enough. This situation was not my specialty, but I can assure you that the tech used in that lab was from Nomad. This I confirmed through Fur, and it's true. Well, First was the one who leaked it, and not her. Well, yeah, if you were the one who leaked it, then you wouldn't have been saying something so naive. If you chose to be silent, then this whole fact would have been covered up. In truth, just like Lydia said, this case would have been overridden by Nomad or the UFS, and the truth would have been ignored. There was that much tension between the two groups, and a little spark could become a fire. Even Lydia, who was at the bottom of the rank, thought that it would be safer to put out this spark with fake information. So, why are you suggesting this? The Nomad I know is a bit more... Lydia couldn't think of the right expression, and she stuttered. Ingrid, on the other hand, because that's the right thing to do, told Lydia so. Her chest straightened up, her pride in her words, and looking forward. But if she continued like this, her subordinate, Lena, and Lydia, would be confused and troubled. She knew that, so... But what I said could be just a cover-up. And in fact, I'm trying to clean this mess first made to harden my political position in Nomad. How about it? I guess Ingrid was just good the entire time, but she's gaga over the vampire dude. What say you? What say me, huh? The latter one is the cover-up. Lydia knew the former one was the truth, because that's the right thing to do. That was the principle of Hell Knight Ingrid in her belief. Lydia felt Ingrid's truthfulness come through her and finally thought she knew something about this woman. Then that should be okay, for now. She raised her right hand. I must have been wrong about you. I apologize for being so rude when we first met, and I would like to make this relationship better from now on, Ingrid. Huh, okay. Ingrid shook Lydia's hand, smiling at her. But why was Furfur so cooperative? Was it because of Ingrid's presence that she acted differently from what I'd heard before the mission? I appreciate your help this time, thank you. Not that it's anything new. After leaving Lydia, Ingrid bowed lightly towards Furfur's drone. I'm thanking you truly. Without your searching capabilities and hacking, we would have gone through a lot more trouble. You already knew that I was a target for Nomad. That was First's own doing. I don't work for him, so I don't have the duty to oblige. It's not right to harm someone you helped us from the start. As Ingrid looked into Furfur's eyes, she smiled slightly, which was rare. Ah, well, you live up to your reputation. I don't know what you've heard, but where Ingrid's eyes rested, so did Furfur's. There were two people playing in the ocean, seeming to have forgotten today's happening. Lena and Francis. Thanks to your help, we could end this case early. It was your doing that my subordinate could laugh and play around. I thank you. Ingrid bowed her head once again towards Furfur's drone. I knew you were giving off a different vibe, but it seems to have been a rude assumption that you would be similar to First. I won't forget your name, Ingrid. I, too, want to have this relationship improved in the future. That's good news. After saying their goodbyes, Furfur closed the device which she was manipulating the drone with. Is it done? Yes, finally. Furfur smiled as she told someone and looked at the horizon in her swimsuit. Even now, Ingrid's group would be seen upon the same horizon at the other end of the earth. That made her a bit thrilled. It was a fun job. I also have this valuable prize in my hands now. She laughed while rolling a USB in her hand, while the other person smiled with discontent. Furfur's reactions were enjoyable to look at, but it was no fun having her ignore the others and only focus on her job. Even if the opponent looked with discontent, Furfur didn't care. It was usual for her to see the others smile with discontent. Oh, really now? Come on, you asked me to do it. Here you go. She tossed the USB. The other woman, Astaroth, received the memory device and put it in her pocket without any appreciation. It was normal for her to do that. Looking at the sea through the drone, and now with my own eyes. Perhaps there's a meaning to this. I don't know and I don't care. You act on your instincts, personally taking care of things. But this time, it was a tad different. I was able to contact both the UFS and Nomad because the task force asked me to. But the biggest prize of all was being able to get in touch with Astaroth, Lydia, and Ingrid. Getting soaked with the joy, Furfur decided to enjoy her vacation a little more. Ah, wait. You don't need to see that. Ah! Is that? Nothing. You don't need to know. It was nothing. You don't need to know. Yeah, it was nothing. Right, it was nothing. You don't need to know. It's fine. Okay. No, I have not played Nicopara. Oh, have I been on live scene this entire time? Oh, have you guys not seen the entire story? This entire time? Bro. Huh? Was I I played the entire story just with my face cam. That was so funny. You didn't even get to see the art. Whatever. The damage is done. I come back streaming like this. Whatever. Whatever. We're doing the normal difficulty now. I'm gonna play with Lapis. I think... Okay, I know the two Taimanins around me are going to die. Gonna have to carry the... I have to carry Asagi and Momochi's game. For Taimanin, you saw the game? Oh, you saw the game? Okay. Because when I went to my OBS studio, I was like, I didn't see the game. I just saw my face. Oh, wait, no, it was because I switched that because I was doing some purchasing. Wario? Okay, thanks for confirming, Rit. The sleep deprivation's hitting me. I didn't get much sleep last night. Like usual. Okay. Hey. Nice. Next. Can't believe it. I'm able to do normal difficulty missions. Let's go. Dewa. Oh, through the wall? What the heck? Hey! Hey! Let's go. That's what we're talking about. I wonder if I can do hard for this story quest. That'd be pushing it though. That'd be really pushing it if I could do hard. Oh, well, that was mistimed. Ow! Oh, I got you. Don't worry. Hey yo. Hey yo. Ow, ow, you're mean. Hey yo. Hey yo. And then we have the terrorist assault for section 5. Oh, you made your friend really uncomfortable with a lolicon joke? What was the joke, and why would you do that? Oh, you're because you were watching the Taimanin episode? Oh, Red! Oh, shoot! Chill! Something like that? He wasn't that bad. Oh, it's that subtle statement that makes things uncomfy. I can see that. Wait, did I do... Okay. Let's see if I can do hard. Achieve 30 combos? That's not hard. Can I do this on hard? Oh. I mean, yeah, I bet you didn't, but it still comes off as such, you know? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh. Oh, I'm not good enough for hard. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh shoot! Boop. Oh no! Oh no! No! Ah! Just when I thought I was scot-free. Ah! Oh no! No! Oh no, I died! No! Lapis, no. No, Lapis, no. I figured it was kind of hard. Okay. Whatever. Max. Yup. I have a lot of these files. Oh, yo! I have ranked up. I have ranked up once again. I think I'll do this like 2 more times and then see the spoils of my rewards. Or actually, we can check right now. Gotcha. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Oh, it's just auto doing it. Yay! Let's do this. Oh, you can also just see how much all the stuff I'm getting. Oh, nice. Oh, that's like a gold. It's like a coin block in Super Mario. Okay. Oh, I got everything. Oh, no unacquired awards. I don't got the funds for this. It's okay. That's fair. Well, I got everything. True Demon Island Tale of Hill Knights. Well, that's the event, guys. Hooray! Oh, we can do the special mode. Let's do it. I kind of just wanted to do the event because I knew there was an event today. Oh, bumpers. Ah, fudge! I missed! How did I miss that? It's the child. You can't do this event? Why? Is it hard or is it because Yukikaze exists in it? I gotta tell you, doing this special mode on computer instead of on my phone is so much different. Oh, focusing so hard. Okay. You suck at it? Oh, okay. To each their own, you know? To each their own. Done! I've never done time attack, but I don't want to do it. I'll do it at a later time. Oh my gosh! It's the Lapis costume! You want to watch the H Yukikaze series because we're on Shinu, but I don't want to watch the child. Oh, well... Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, Rit. Just saying. Why not? I'm just doing like some miscellaneous stuff. Just getting... Oh, the no... Ah, no, it's fine. Take your time. I forgot what the original commission was too. I'm sorry. Let's see what we got in the store. Oh. 2024 Summer Buffet. And then we have... This is Emily Simmons. Yeah, they're so hot. Wait, hold on. Let me check the costumes. Oh, it's a repeat. Oh, I see. Wait. She's a repeat? This elf's a repeat? Nah, it can't be. That's wild. Apparently there's a new one. Optical suit. There's like some new things for some new characters. I don't know. Oh, Red, hey! Welcome to the stream. Oh, Violet Myers went to Anime Expo? Cool. You ever design? Yeah, me too. Packages. If I had the money, I would. I don't have the money. I'm still recovering from Anime Expo. Alright, I did everything I wanted to do. Oh, she's cute, yeah. I have done what I wanted to do for Action Taimanin today. Time to go to Genshin Impact. Lucky draw. Oh, there it is. My victory is all yours, Lapis. Oh. Yeah. Ew, Genshin. Whatever. I happen to like Genshin a whole lot. Ew. Tell me how it was. Well, Anime Expo was amazing. There were famous people. Sea-Dog VA, Iron Mouse, directors from various animes, voice actors and actresses from various anime. Like, you'd have to check out the Anime Expo 2024 guest list for that. Bro, I gotta take a dump. Alright, so I'll be right back and then we'll play some more, do some more streaming stuff.
少し体を動かすとしましょうか。スピネル、今頃どこに。スピネル、今頃どこに。少し体を動かすとしましょうか。少し体を動かすとしましょうか。スピネル、今頃どこに。少し体を動かすとしましょうか。